What about the concession that Malaysia is willing to bring?
So on the concession, we're not talking about details yet. We have to negotiate. We talk about broad parameters first. The first is whether they want to engage us. The good news is they do. And during the meetings with the USTR and the Secretary of Commerce, both are in agreement that we should take this a step further based on the parameters that I mentioned. One is on the tariff itself, because the whole objective for us is to reduce the tariff, right? If possible to zero. Yeah, but obviously we need to find a win-win for both. And secondly is on the non-tariff barriers. So on the non-tariff barriers, we will look at what are fair to put under consideration to reduce some of the non-tariff barriers, especially on agriculture. Third one is on the issue about trade imbalance, right? The whole idea is trade imbalance ni lebihan dagangan lah. Of course, we have a trade surplus. Based on their figures, our trade surplus is around 25 billion US. So they want to see how can we reduce it. The good news is, the last 4 years we have reduced it by nearly half, right? From 40 plus billion now to 25. So we are moving in the right direction. I think the expectation is how do we reduce it further, but not immediately, right? So this is good. And finally, I mentioned just now about economic security. We are very worried that the technology that is being developed here or being manufactured here falls into hands that are not palatable to the US. Right. So this again, we need to see how we can look at the enforcement. So one of the ideas that we have put across is on the technology safeguard agreement, for example. So again, the devil is in the details. So the good thing is the next step now is to get cabinet to agree that we should go full ahead on the negotiations. They have agreed to start negotiation with us, and I have also verbally said that we should be able to start negotiations soon. And they've asked us to appoint our chief negotiator for this. From ET, of course, leading it, we have one of our senior civil servants to lead the negotiation, one of the more experienced chief negotiator. And on their side, one of the assistant USTR will be leading it.